welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer of Custom Chic, and if you are new here, let me be the first to welcome you. My channel focuses on fashion, travel, and just overall lifestyle. So if that is the kind of content that you are into, then I would encourage you to subscribe, share, like, definitely hit that bell notification so you know each time I upload a video. I usually upload every Wednesday and every Friday, but we are in the midst of Vlogmas. This is Vlogmas day number 5. If that's wrong, please do not hold that against me. I have been filming to make sure that I give you guys content, so my lack of knowledge as to what day today is in no way an indication that the content is somehow lacking as well. Yesterday's video, we went through my very first time shopping at IKEA for my Pax closet system. It's here, it's installed. I took you guys all the way through from purchase to delivery, and then me actually clearing out this space, getting it ready for the installation. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some video up of the system actually being installed, show you guys what has changed, show you guys this now empty space that needs to be filled, and then just so that it's not extremely long, I think I'm gonna do just another video on the closet reveal. But I probably won't do it for tomorrow because you probably want to see me doing other stuff, right? Yes. So I'm pretty sure that is what you want to see. If you don't do so already, shameless plug, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My handle is customs_chic. Again, that handle is customs_chic. In terms of my outfit, super comfortable. It's late at night. I'm filming just for you all again. So I'm wearing this co-ord set in a chocolate brown color from Zara. It is sold out. I know that because I love it so much that I wanted to purchase another one. Zara has really good co-ord sets right now. They just don't have this one anymore because all of the girls, all of the beauties went and purchased it, and I am wearing a initial, can you guys see that? Yes, this is an initial necklace. Oh my gosh, just that quickly, I forgot who I got it from. Don't worry. I'm gonna put all of that stuff down in the description box. So let me show you guys the space and then we can get started. All right, so this is the first glance of the now empty studio. I'm just gonna do like a turnaround and then I will show you guys exactly what is happening around here. So for those of you who don't know, this kind of shelving space right here was actually at that corner. That is where I used to film all of my videos, sort of in that corner right there. But then I had 2 units installed. So I had the very large unit installed, and then I had the smaller unit installed right there, and then this is the regular built-in closet that came with the home. Up there is Custom Chic. You guys know who that is. And then here is the second set of frames or Pax closet systems that were kind of installed. This was done by 2 separate people because initially IKEA did not deliver this top shelf or this glass frame right here. It doesn't look like much right now. I have a dress hanging up just so that I could make sure that the installation or the tech person, I'm not exactly sure what they call them, but the man who came to install it, I wanted him to make sure that my clothes would not be dragging in that little kind of space right there. So I hung that dress up. And then in here, I have a pair of booties just to make sure that the sizing and spacing was correct. And then at the bottom, that is for all my tall boots. We are actively in fall going into winter, so I wanted to make sure all of that fit. Okay, let's get into the specs of the closet system. Today I am filling up 4 IKEA Pax system frames. I'm gonna go through all of the specifics when I do the actual studio reveal, so that way you guys can see what I got, see how I dressed it up, and get a feel for actually what's in here. Right now it's very hollow because there's nothing in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start filling the space. Because we are in the fall and winter, I'm just going to put my fall and winter items out. I really needed this space because I have a lot of knickknacks. So in terms of closet space for like hanging clothes or folding clothes, I have that space, but I wanted something a little bit more centralized. I wanted my accessories to be in one place. I wanted my fragrances to be in one place. My makeup I probably would still do in the bathroom just because, one, it's better lighting, and it's just, I mean, I'm a creature of habit, so that's just how things work out. So right now we are going to get into filling this space out. I'm probably gonna fast forward this process so that you guys can kind of see me doing it, just like I did for yesterday's video. If you haven't checked that out and you're just stumbling on today's Vlogmas video, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the card so that you can see this process from beginning to middle, which is today. And then definitely make sure you come back, you subscribe so that you can see the end of the video, which is going to be the entire closet reveal, because it's gonna be a revelation to me too, and I'm excited. So let's get into it. Okay, so for reference purposes, we are on the right hand side of the studio. What I'm doing right now is taking all of my mid-length dresses, tops, blazers, skirts, anything that I would typically reach for in that built-in closet. I'm putting it in the front of the Pax system. I'm doing this one because I want to make sure that things are easily accessible. These are typically items that I reach for on an ongoing basis, that are easy to wear, easy to style. And they're also things that I really, really love, so I tend to wear them very often. Because of that, I wanted to make sure that they were in the front. I am arranging them in color order, but we can talk a little bit more about that later on in the video. And also, I wanted to make sure that the sizing was right. So right now, what I did is I just installed the smaller pieces in the Pax system. I left everything else that was longer hanging because one, I don't want it to drag on the floor, and I didn't get anything within the system to actually house longer dresses like my maxi dresses or my evening gowns. So those can actually stay in the closet for right now. I do have some drawer space, but I'm not exactly sure that I want to place all my sweaters in there right now because they're still easily accessible. So what I want to do now is bringing the shoes and fill in that space, and then all of the accessories that'll go on that side of the wall. And then we can get to the rest of it. I'm excited. So far it's looking good already. Quick closet, a quick closet organization skill. I put all my stuff, okay, my camera's acting funky. We're back. A quick organization tip that I use: when you have a lot of color, I love color, I live in color, I typically sort of arrange my things by Roy G. Biv. If you haven't heard of that already, it's Roy. So red, green, yellow, orange, blue, violet, or yes, and violet. So that is kind of like the color scheme that I use once I'm arranging my clothes, and it actually kind of looks really nice right there. It looks nice to me, so hopefully it looks nice to you all. It looks nice. Don't be like that. All right, let's bring the shoes in. Just kidding, because that box that I hauled out of here yesterday after I took everything out of the white bin, I'm gonna pop up a picture or a video really quickly so that you guys can see what I'm talking about if you haven't seen that video. Actually, no, go watch the video. I'm telling you, it is good. You're gonna get the entire feel, the entire experience, right, of how all of this came about. So I'm gonna put the bags up first. I specifically picked those 3 shelves to house my bags, and this is actually I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just so excited. Okay, I'm not gonna show y'all all the little knickknacks and all the little tricks and stuff that this closet system does. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it together, and y'all gonna watch me. I'm gonna give you a little, you know, a little talk over, but so far it's fire. Fire, F-I-R-E. It's fire. This closet system is incredibly deep. What I'm doing right now is filling in the bags in the order that I use them. So up top, I'm gonna put in like my summer bags, my wicker bags, because I don't reach for them very often while we're in the fall and winter time, even though I do know I live in Florida. I just don't reach for those bags a lot, so they'll go to the top. Next, I am going to fill in bags that I use, I guess, medium range, which is my bucket bags. Here, I had some envelope bags that I wanted to put, but they didn't really work in that scene, so I put them on the other side. And then I go back to filling a lot of the bags that I use more often. So any of my smaller bags, my clutches, my crossbodies, those are all now in that space. At the very bottom, I put like my luxury bags because I tend to wear those more often. So that's kind of how I like it right now. So thus far, while filling in the closet system, the shoes have been the most challenging. I initially thought that I was going to have a lot more space for my shoes. And when I say space, I mean I thought that I was going to be able to fit at least 8 pairs of shoes in each shoe rack.
Not necessarily true. So now what I tried to do is I got a little bit slicker. I started inverting my shoes, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But I was able to fit at least 4 pairs of shoes in each slider. And it looks good. So I'm doing high heels first, and I did my luxury quote unquote shoes on the side where I had the luxury bags, just because aesthetically it just looked better to me. And then, like I said before, I'm a Louboutin girl through and through, so you will never not see me trying to showcase those just because I love them. And then since I have a variety of colors, I thought it just added a pop of color in the closet, made it more fun, made it more interesting. I told you guys I live in color. The more color that I see, the better that I feel. I think I got that from my dad. But so that's what I'm doing. I am putting in the shoes, kind of playing with it a little bit, seeing what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. It's a little bit of a project, but I'm having fun with it just because I'm just figuring this closet out as we go along. I've kind of tailored it to how I want it. Now I'm thinking about booties. Does it make sense for them to go there? So this is just really like a puzzle. That's the best way to explain it. I've picked out how I want things, but then I'm just figuring out where to. So now I've switched over. I'm doing peep toe shoes. I'm doing sandals. There was a lot more space on this side just because the shoes were easier to fill in because they just didn't hold that much. It was, you know, a sole and a strap. So it worked out.
What I'm going to do now is put the rest of the accessories here and then kind of fix up this little space right here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put up there. Maybe some bags, maybe some other stuff, but I still have 4 drawers that are empty. So trust me, there's enough pieces to fit those things. I just want to put them in a place where they make sense in the closet. So let me continue doing that.
Major kudos to this closet system, because when I tell you these drawers are deep and it makes me feel like I don't have anything as I'm placing my accessories in there. So there's sunglasses, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, all kind of stuff. It's all going in there and I feel like I don't have anything, which is kind of a gift and a curse because my right shopping mind says go buy more stuff, Jen.
So the final thing we are going to tackle tonight is taking all of these over the knee boots, thigh-high boots, and putting them in their new home at the bottom of the smaller of the 2 Pax systems. And then that will be it for actually this video. So I'm going to do that very quickly. And then I'm going to make this room nice and pretty for y'all. I'm going to add all of the accoutrements. Still tons of space. And the way that I'm doing it right now may not necessarily be the way that I keep it. But right now I'm just trying to move everything out of my general living room area so that the vendors that are going to come in and do more renovations can have that space without actually being bothered. And then I am going to just continue to fill this space. Right now I kind of have my sneakers in an area where I'm like, that doesn't logistically make sense, and aesthetically it's not really that pleasing to me. It may look fine, but I may move them a little bit higher up, or I just may move the sneakers entirely out of this area because it's not really vibing. Like, that math is really not mathing right now. And you guys are like, what is she talking about? Let me just show y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. So right now, so that's what I'm talking about. So I have like mules and strappy sandals on the first couple of rows, and then boom, there's just some sneakers right there. That really doesn't make any sense, right? It's not vibing. So that probably is going to change. And then right now, I'm going to take out all of those like over the knee boots and high boots that are on the floor in that closet, in the built-in closet that came with the home, and put them over here in this little area. So I have about, very quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pair. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I have about 6 pairs of over the knee boots that I want to fit in that space. I just don't know if they're gonna make it there because originally I had allocated 2 Pax systems for my over the knee boots, right? Because again, we are in the fall and winter season. What I may really do is put my booties that are too tall for this kind of segment and this setup up there, because that may make the most sense up there. And then over here I'll find something for that. But yeah, all right, so let's get the boots done. Yeah, I'm gonna move those booties because I've already allocated space for the over the knee boots, and that's where they're gonna look the best. So I'm not gonna play myself, because that's how it was designed. Things should be how they are designed, right? Yeah, that's really what it is. My purses are over here, some clutches. I haven't added any totes or anything, or any like big bags. So I don't know. I was also thinking about like putting my luggage, can you guys see my finger? Yes, up there. But I need a new set of luggage. So any tips that you guys have, please drop that in the comments below. Also, you will see this video before the actual reveal is up. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely hit me up on Instagram, customs_chic, or if not, let me know in the comments. And if you get it to me in time, I can definitely make those recommended changes so that we feel like we are doing this together. Wait, you guys are kind of lopsided, aren't you? Ooh, wobble, wobble. Shake it, shake it. Hey. Okay, let's get back to work. I'm tripping. I just realized you can't see me because I'm all the way down there. Let me adjust this camera so that we're doing this together, because obviously this is Vlogmas. Sorry, I keep putting you guys in my boob area. Let me adjust this really quickly. We are now down together in this sort of like over the knee boot area. I use these. I've talked about this before. In my last video that I did about winter and fall boot collection, I talked about how I keep my over the knee boots like straight up. So if I don't have the box anymore, or for whatever reason I get rid of the original packaging, I use these kind of like stirrups from Marshall's. That's where I purchased the ones that I have. I'm almost positive these things are kind of sold everywhere, and if you can't find it anywhere, you know where you can get them? Amazon, right? Because Amazon has everything, so do not be shy. This is actually from the brand Laura Ashley. I've never heard of them. The only items that I have from this brand actually, again, are those stirrups. So if you are interested in finding something to hold up your over the knee boots so that they don't lose their shape, I recommend these. Or you know what else is free? Just regular newspaper or paper. Just kind of like stuff them in there. If you don't have the original packaging, like I said, that's an easy tidbit, or that's like a cheat sheet thing that you can do. So let's get to these boots, because otherwise we're gonna be here all night. And I can talk all night, but obviously this is Vlogmas. I want you to watch all of the vlogs, so I'm not gonna kill you and inundate you with information over and over again. So all right, let's do it. And I just like, how could I not put these up? These are one of my faves. Yeah, they're gonna get a prime time real estate over here. Oh, hallelujah, Jesus. And they fit. So I thought this was gonna be a small space. Sorry, let me come back down. So I thought that was gonna be a small space, but not for nothing, that's gonna work. Very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. All right, I know I keep saying this, but I'm gonna get to work now.
As promised, I'm finally getting the over the knee boots together. These were a little bit challenging just because all of the boots are not the same measurements in terms of like width on the base of the foot. So like where the toe box and all of that stuff goes. Some of them are square, some of them are square round. So it took a little bit of maneuvering to kind of get the boots to sit in one place, even with the actual stuffing. So whether I use stirrups or whether I use paper, but I got it together.
Also, what I like about this closet is that it puts everything that you have right in front of you. How many times have you gone to the mall or been at the mall or been shopping with one of your girlfriends and you buy something because you're like, oh, I like that, and then you realize you're not really filling a void in your closet because you already have that item. It's just not in the forefront. I have so many doubles of things. Sometimes I'm like, why did I buy this? And then I don't discover the previous one until I've obviously already worn the new one, tags ripped off, and then I'm like, oy vey. Like, I have all of this stuff already. So I like that this is all kind of like in your face, and you're like, where's that one thing I had? So the more you organize this and the more you keep things, or the more you keep your items together, the easier it will be for you to know exactly what is in and out of your closet. And I'm also hoping that that will preclude me from doing unnecessary purchases. I already shop, well, today's, well, starting today, I can shop again, but I already shop more than I need to. So sometimes, like I said, I buy duplicative items because I don't see them in my closet, but I like that this is like in your face. Even if I can't remember what I had or what it looked like, I can go to this section. Like if I thought, okay, I have a midi dress or a tier dress, I can't really remember, blah, blah, blah. I walk in here and I'm like, oh, there it is. I don't need to buy something like that. Or if I'm not sure if something's gonna work, I can just look in here and make sure that it does. So that was our like 15th break of me talking. But just as I'm kind of assembling this piece and assembling this closet, I'm reminded of all of the reasons why I wanted to purchase it, because it's like, okay, I can put all of these things that I already have in my closet in the forefront and I won't forget what I already have. So let's get these over-the-knee boots really into the closet this time. Shoes and most of the accessories are already in here. The last thing I need to do is bring in my rolling cart and my mannequin head, or my mannequin. Let's see where that stuff is gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna cut the vlog right here. I'm actually gonna do the rolling rack part of the big reveal so that you guys can see it all. I appreciate you all so much for watching. So excited about Vlogmas. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Or a good day, whenever you're watching. Whenever you're watching, have a good one.